Every system will soon exult in the glory of managed democracy.
Initiating FTL jump to the New Haven system. FTL jump successful. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Alright, Helldivers 2, New Haven must be rescued. We have 2 hours left. So let us not wait. Alright. Oh YouTube, why don't you send out notifications? Why do you do this? Why do you do all that stuff to me? I will avenge myself one day, YouTube. Alright, we're on this New Haven planet.
Freedom requires firepower.
And, we'll grab the Wasp. Because of those little stingrays that fly in the sky. Look at that bolus just standing there. Weird. What the? What the?
Found something.
What the?
Requesting sentry.
Well. You don't see this every day. Me and him will just hang out right over here, talk about our experiences with the game and, you know, stuff like that. Hello, Charles Campbell. Okay.
Dropping a pin. North, 100 meters.
Requesting sentry.
Let's see. I'm not close enough for this. Shoot, that was a waste. That was a waste. Gosh, I wasted that.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Oh, somebody joined me?
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
The turret is shooting somebody, so it's all good. How's it going, Charles? How's it going, my friend?
Have a taste of democracy.
Requesting air support.
Objective completed.
Alright, I see the spaceship. Thanks, buddy, but I'm coming right over here real quick.
Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital laser.
Requesting objective equipment.
Outpost destroyed.
Nice. Oh crap, he's behind me.
Calling down a sentry. Package acquired.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting air support.
Dropping package.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Down.
Package
Like that.
acquired.
Objective located.
Dropping package. I got the terminal.
Tagging banner. 200 meters. Package acquired. Dropping package.
Bag's empty.
Oh. Sorry, my friend.
Acquired. Dropping package. Bag's empty.
Oh, shoot.
Mission progress logged.
Requesting orbital.
Tagging map. Southeast. Far.
Requesting sentry.
Hey, what the heck is that?
Station low to democracy.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Ooh, there's a lot of enemies.
Minutes remaining.
Tagging map. North. 300 meters.
Requesting sentry.
Ooh. Holy cow.
Found something. Rotate! Reloading!
New mag.
Outpost cleared.
Yeah, I'm doing this. Fried shrimp. You know, I had some shrimp yesterday. Tonight I had some burgers and hot dogs and mac and cheese. Your favorite, Charles Campbell, mac and cheese.
Found something. Squid outpost spotted. Illuminate. Southeast. Close.
Orbital inbound!
50 meters. Cancel that. Attacking location. Sending in an eagle. Marking location.
I have no stamina.
Attacking location.
Gosh, it's annoying.
Illuminate. Southeast. Close. Calling in reinforcements.
Outpost cleared.
Found something.
Goodness gracious.
Calling down a sentry.
Calling down a sentry! Calling down a sentry!
Hello.
Put it right there.
Dang it. I got killed by my goddamn huge turret. Messing around with you.
Put your damn frying pan where I laid it.
Squid! Requesting air support. Throwing grenade!
Requesting air support!
We got a quarter pounder for our lunch. I wish you had a Culver's near you, Charles Campbell, so you can taste a good burger.
You never had
Culver's is only in the Midwest. Really.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting sentry.
After we do this, we're done.
Calling down a support weapon. Vehicle, northwest. Dropping a pin, west. 300 meters.
You've done your duty. You may extract with honor.
I will extract with honor. I like just being able to sit in this vehicle and get driven to where we need to go. What a relief. But it should have made the maps more drivable.
Extraction shuttle inbound. ETA T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds.
No enemies coming.
Requesting sentry.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Orbital incoming.
whatsoever. It's lost.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Team reload required. This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
Hello, Governor. I didn't get Doom because they did not optimize it for the PS5 or the PS5 Pro. And I'm not going to give them my money if they're not going to take full advantage of my PS5 Pro.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Another sweeping victory for Super Earth.
They didn't put much effort into the base PS5 or the PS5 Pro. And if they're not going to put in that effort, I'm not going to give them any money.
Freedom rings again.
Yeah, there's people. They said you could beat the game with just the shield and the chain and the shotgun. He said you really don't need to use anything else, well, unless you want to.
The illuminate host draws ever nearer.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging.
Yeah, I heard people say that it's not as good as the other Doom game. What do you think?
Orbit synchronized.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Show these alien invaders.
Yeah, there's people beating the game in 11 hours, and they say it's all right. It's good. Nothing special.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Requesting sentry.
You won't be playing the new GTA 6? You'll be one of the few people that don't.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
I'm gonna play it.
Calling down a support weapon. Orbital inbound. Ah!
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Reloading. Heavy heat, 50 meters. Come out. Mag's empty.
Well, there 2 days or 2 hours? Thought it was 2 hours.
Reloading.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Orbital inbound.
Well, 2 days ought to get people
Flashlight for Super Earth.
get them on here and get going now. Don't wait 2 days. Do it now.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Quick. Get some. Get some. Mag's empty. Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
I got knocked out of my hand right away, sorry.
What is that? What did you do?
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Flashlight for Super Earth. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Little cash grab. You know GTA 6 is going to set the benchmark for games. Have you seen Red Redemption 2? How beautiful that game looks? And how detailed the AI is in that game? This game is going to take it to a whole nother level. It's going to be the #1 sold game, #1 played game of all time, and it won't even be close. Now online, you'll have people stealing their mom's debit cards and all that stuff. Yeah, they say that Red Dead Redemption's finally, the rumor is Red Dead Redemption 2 finally might be getting that next-gen hardware upgrade. And considering how good the game looks already, could you imagine Red Dead Redemption 2 on a PS5 Pro? Oh yeah, GTA 6 is gonna have more people than even played Fortnite. You know, GTA 5 came out on a PS3 and still, to this day, is played by millions of people and makes over $1 billion a year still. That is... Who can say that? Who can say they came out on a PS3 and is out on a PS5 and makes over $1 billion a year and still comes out with new content all the time?
The Kraken has been drawn from the deep.
I want to know who's working on the game. Yeah, 100. What? No, I think it was like what was it? 100? Was it? No, it was 1 billion, wasn't it? I thought it was 1 billion. How much does GTA 6 cost to make? $1 billion to $2 billion, which would make it the most expensive video game of all time, easily. Even though it costs $1 to $2 billion to make, it will make that much in one day. I'm telling you, when it comes out, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna have people calling off school, calling off work. You're going to have husbands divorce their wives so they can have more time on GTA 6. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Donald Trump's going to be playing GTA 6. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What is the purpose here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. I'm just gonna go over here. And yeah, Grand Theft Auto is always going to make money. I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 5 came out on the PlayStation 6 for the people that didn't have the money to buy the new one. There's going to be some people that, you know, they're not going to be able to afford that $100 price tag. So they won't get it. They'll still be on they'll still be on GTA 5. You have to be careful with that because you're going to have a lot of people who can't, like their parents are going to tell them, you know, that we can't afford that $100 GTA 6, and the kids are going to need counseling. They're going to need to be watched. Alright, why is this still red? If there's nothing to do here. Is that just an air? Have I ever played hooky? Absolutely. Because they've milked GTA 5 long enough. You know, what they make, what they're making right now per year of GTA 5, they're gonna make that in a month when GTA 6 comes out.
50 meters.
Like you just like people just gotta wait and see. Just wait to see how many, how much money they make in one day. Isn't this just great?
Requesting orbital.
Storm in progress? Can't see anything.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Ooh.
Freedom never
Gotta imagine. Got to imagine that Fortnite makes money. Any money Minecraft makes goes to them because the game itself only costs 50 cents to make. Turn around. What a bad time to have no ammo. Gosh, dang. Yeah,
Requesting sentry.
oh, jeez, not you. Not you.
Calling in orbital strike. Calling in reinforcement.
Whoa.
Requesting air support. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Orbital inbound. Do something.
Requesting air support.
Attack underway.
Throwing supply beacon. Calling in reinforcements. Helldivers never die. Point me to the enemy. Requesting objective equipment.
Man, no ammo whatsoever. Ugh.
Engaging terminal. I got the terminal.
Dang, what the?
Calling down a sentry. Calling down a support weapon.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, probably one of the, whoever's in charge of the release date, I'm sure they probably did that on purpose,
Requesting air support.
letting everybody know who they're with.
Tagging map, northwest, 300 meters. Jackpack inbound.
Yeah, but to have them kind of graphics on that huge world is it's incredible.
Squids!
This is just red for no reason.
Sending in an eagle.
Huh. Yeah, this is just red for no reason.
Calling in orbital strike. Requesting sentry. Reloading.
Calling down a sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Dang.
Calling down a support weapon.
Requesting orbital strike. Sending in an eagle.
That's a long way to go.
Requesting advanced air support. Illuminate west.
Freedom marches onward. Thanks to you. You may proceed to extraction.
Alright.
Extraction is available.
Requesting sentry. Found something!
Requesting air support.
Hey, honey.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. Far.
Sending in an eagle.
Orbital inbound! Calling down a sentry! Quit! Found something! Requesting sentry! Sending in an eagle! Calling down supplies.
Requesting air support.
Throwing grenade. Requesting sentry.
Oh, this is just unrelenting. Where the fuck? Grab the fucking thing, motherfucker. What the fuck do you think I was grabbing? Stupid fucking game. This game is fucking trash. Sony needs to give these motherfuckers money and fix this motherfucker.
Reinforcing.
Fucking gosh damn this fucking game. The fuck do you think I was trying to do? Grab the fucking ammo. Done with this game. Look at this landing zone. This is stupid.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting air support. How about a nice cup of liberty? How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Oh no. Oh no. This is worse than the game. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Requesting air support. Calling down a sentry.
Oh my gosh. I'd rather be dead than
Reinforcing.
because Arrowhead is working on their next game and they're not, and they're doing it with their own money, which is insane. I guess Sony only wants to give liberals and fucking failures money, but not success stories. It's about, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. What's a few $100 million to Concord and Fair Games and all these canceled games, and then you got Helldivers, a success story, and you don't give them nothing. What a joke. Sony became liberal and they haven't done nothing right since. Nothing right since.
Calling in extraction.
Fuck me! Dude, why would you? Oh, you guys are the. I can't. Gosh, I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. You're fucking insane if you think you can stand in front of that ship and take a direct hit and live. You're fucking crazy. Look at this. Look at this.
Requesting orbital. Sending in an eagle. Requesting sentry.
I'm calling the fucking landing zone and
Sending in an eagle. Calling in extraction.
no, ain't no fucking air, motherfucker. Motherfucker, you stupid motherfucker. Run, motherfucker, run, motherfucker, run. Run, motherfucker, run, motherfucker, run. Your life depends on it. God, this game, gosh damn it. Where the fuck are you at? Call in the damn ship, somebody. Try. Well, we came. Oh gosh. Pathetic weapons, pathetic armor, pathetic weapons, pathetic armor.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Good thing this isn't real, because if this was real, there'd be no Earth. No Earth. Our weapons and armor are just useless.
Action shuttle deployed.
There'd be no hope. Gosh, man. We have better weapons and armor than this game. I just don't understand it. This game is not a player versus player. So I just don't understand it. It makes no sense on any level because, like I always say, if we have the ability to build a spaceship and to travel to planets, explain to me how we don't have the ability to know our enemies and to know what kind of armor and weapons we need. They'll have to explain that to me because it doesn't make sense. If you just want to say that, you know, the Earth is just filled with idiots and we're just winging it, fine. Okay, I get that. But don't tell me that I got my own ship, and don't tell me that I have a whole team working for me, and then give me these shitty weapons and shitty armor. They have no more stems, so... Oh, they have no more stems. They got a jetpack. Any day now, like I say, you're not even landing with urgency. You're just like, whatever. If he can jump over there with his jetpack. Oh my God, get in there! Oh my God! Oh. Did you see it? You had to see it to believe it. You had to see it to believe it. Yeah, look at Bungie. The majority of Western developers are just straight liberal trash garbage. Man, there's a company making a Snake Eyes game from G.I. Joe. People who used to work on Batman Arkham, they're making a Snake Eyes game, and hopefully that's pretty darn good. But I want a G.I. Joe game in the style of Battlefield with a single player and co-op campaign. But I want the original G.I. Joe characters. I want them to look how they're supposed to look and all that good stuff, though. I never watched those G.I. Joe movies because they're wearing all black and they're generic and it's just horrible. Complete 6 secondary objectives and I still haven't done that? That's crazy. That is crazy. That's cuckoo. That's cuckoo. I gotta do these objectives.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Alright. Yeah, if the majority of Western developers were in liberal, we'd be playing some really great games right now. But unfortunately, they're too busy with fat girls with green hair and little sissy boys in the studio that don't know how to make a game, and then their little DEI stuff.
Let our enemies choke upon their territorial ambition.
And it's a shame. People used to make video games because they wanted to play really fun games and have people play them.
Reinforcing.
Those days are gone.
Orbital inbound.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Real shame. Like, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not gonna get that Ghost of Yote game because it should be Jin. It should have been a Ghost of Tsushima Part 2, but no, they want to put an 80 pound female.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying helicopter.
80 pound female. Just going around the countryside, slaying grown men. That's laughable. It's so stupid. And I'm about sick and tired of this push too of making everything a mother freaking female. It's ridiculous. Everybody's got to make a game with a female in it. It'd be one thing if they were good-looking females. That'd be one thing. But when they're ugly as hell, that's another. So the woman's ugly. She's weak.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
And then they made Aloy. They made her fat and ugly. And Aloy's into guys. Like I said, it's fake news. Because I had Aloy bent over in a hut in Horizon Part 1. So trust me, she's into guys.
Engaging terminal. Hellbound more. Clear the area.
Watch it blow. Boom. Nice explosion. Very classy. Yeah, Ubisoft has been dead. They're so liberal too. Any studio that's failing, look no further than fat girls with green hair and little soy sissy boys. Yeah, I couldn't even play The Last of Us 2 because it was so liberal. I couldn't even.
Reinforcing.
I couldn't play it.
Weapon.
amazing graphics, gameplay, and all that, but the story was so liberal, trash, garbage. I couldn't even play it. I couldn't overcome. I couldn't overlook it.
Calling in reinforcements.
Squid outpost!
Yeah, we know because they added that stuff in Spider-Man. You piece of garbage. Can't even see.
Requesting fortifications! Requesting sentry!
Requesting advanced weaponry.
New man!
Is that something Get off me.
Requesting advanced weaponry!
Get some! Get some!
Oh, stuck in the bushes. Dang. What more can I do?
Outpost clear.
Throwing grenade! New mag!
No.
Last reload! Calling down a sentry! Out of ammo!
Gosh, can't even go nowhere in this game.
Throwing supply beacon!
Requesting orbital strike.
Out of ammo!
Calling in reinforcements!
New mag!
Panda bear tore up the roof.
I can't leave them alone in there. Where are you at? Oh, you took a man. But you gotta lock him.
Did it while I was in here.
Yeah, you gotta put that fence up.
Squid.
Requesting orbital!
What the heck? How did I die?
Reinforcing.
Because liberals are ugly, and they want everyone else to be ugly too.
Democracy has landed.
Even on his stomach, he kills me. Oh my gosh! There's nowhere to run to. There's nowhere to hide.
Requesting sentry.
And can you run for once in your little pathetic fucking life? Get up, you bitch!
You will never destroy our way of life. Calling down a sentry.
There's too many enemies.
Requesting sentry.
Just electrocute me. I can't take this anymore.
Reinforcing. Heavy. East. On my position.
Yeah, Japan has turned liberal. A lot of Japan turned liberal. It's up to the Koreans and the Chinese to save us.
Feels good.
What was that ship at that I was,
Dropping a pin.
Man, this game don't give you nothing. This game sucks, dude. Give me more. Come on, stop being a crappy game. Tell Sony to give you the money so you can make it better. God dang, man, we're ill-equipped. We don't have anything worth anything.
Reporting to the front.
Gosh, damn.
Allied destroyer leaving squadron.
I will leave too. This was a fucking disaster. No, overall, the game is good overall. It's just frustrating at times, especially. I guess it really depends on who you're playing with. That could really make a difference. I mean, it did win multiplayer game of the year.
Found something.
But I just think if Sony would give them money, they could hire more people, and it could be, even better. And I just personally hate having weak armor and weak weapons. I hate it.
Stealing you.
Thank you.
Wait!
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying
I
Helldivers.
don't know where that thing is. I don't see it. And as far as that, I give up.
Requesting sentry.
Yeah.
You man.
And that studio studio with Jade Raymond, she left that studio that she started because that Fair Game was a liberal piece of trash garbage game they were working on, and that's going to get canceled too. So, and then they had Blue Point working on a live service game that they canceled. Sony is the dumbest video game company in the world right now, and it shouldn't even be that way. But that's what happens when you become a liberal. You know, they tell Insomniac, no, you know, cancel that Spider-Man multiplayer game. Oh yeah, you can't make Resistance Fall of Man. No, don't make that, because that, my gosh, that would sell. That would make money and have millions of people playing it. We can't have that. No, no. Tell the girl that's really fat with green hair to come in here now. Have her tell you what kind of game to make. We'll give you 500 million to do it. The liberals have no brain, they have brain rot. They're ignorant, stupid, foolish. Herman Hall should have been fired times 20. Herman Hall's, he only keeps his job because he's a liberal and they're liberal. But Herman Hoss, he's the one that said Concord was the future of PlayStation. So you got Herman Hoss telling Sony that Concord was the future of PlayStation. That right, he should have been fired for that.
Calling down a sentry!
Oh my gosh! Dude, this game has way too many enemies. Way too many enemies for these weak weapons and armor. Gosh dang, dude. Why don't you send the whole world in the game?
Democracy has landed.
Now, look at all this. Is ridiculous, man. You know, this is only because of the people that there's people out there who literally cry. They literally cry tears. Want the game to be harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. That's all they want. They want the game to be so hard because their life is so lame. Turn around.
Bag's empty.
Alright, where am I? Oh, there's storm in progress, can't see nothing.
Get some! Get some! For prosperity!
Yeah, I'm not buying Ghost of Yote. I'm not gonna buy that Galactic game from Naughty Dog.
You have served democracy well. Extraction awaits.
Calling down a sentry.
Alright. Got my little side missions done. I'm gonna get to the landing zone and go home.
Say hello to democracy.
If I was rich, obviously I'd buy PlayStation, and then I would gather all my studios and say, if you're liberal, you're done. You're out of here. We're not having none of that. We're gonna make really great fun video games, and that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna have any. We're not gonna do any of that liberal stuff. And every female in every game will be beautiful. Every guy will be handsome. Only a liberal would fantasize about being ugly when they're already ugly. You know, when you play a video game, it's a fantasy. You're doing what you can't do in real life. You know, in real life, you're not fighting monsters with really weak weapons and weak armor. You're not fantasizing about, you know, man, I really want to be an ugly girl. Oh man, that's so cool. Oh, can I be a soy boy? Oh man, that'd be really great.
Requesting fortification. New man.
You are this gun is. Gosh, I might as well shoot. I might as well be shooting a water pistol. I'd do more damage. Gosh dang. Gosh, man, can't they make one weapon that's worth a penny? I'll pay real money for it. I don't give a damn. So I like this because our weapons are useless and our armor sucks. And this is what you get for it. So this is what you get for your troubles. Good job, Gatling gun. Good job, Gatling gun.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Alright, I'm gonna get on something else, so
Another sweeping victory for Silver.
see you guys in a minute. Or actually, I'll see you guys in like an hour. I'm gonna do some other stuff for like an hour or so, then I'll be back online. So, alright guys, catch you guys later. If not, have a good rest of your night. Jamming out.